Everyone that has a bowl. What's a bowl? Everybody, your hand is a bowl. We go like this, we go like this, we go like this. It's very peaceful. Where is our Sama Baba? Sama Baba is right here. So, this is the holiday season. You will see during the holiday season, people ask, some people give. And there are some people who just don't ask, right? Why? I'm one of that person. I never ask. But I learned something very important, um, that you must ask. You must ask and you will receive an answer. So don't be afraid if they call you a beggar, if they call you a multimillionaire, if they call you a billionaire, it all don't matter. At some point, every day at least 2 3 times we are begging for food from someone. That's normal, right? That's normal. Receive what the universe gives you and say thank you. If you don't have the energy, just leave it, okay? But uh, I'm very grateful to teach you this lesson, which is someone has said if you're an adult, okay, I'm speaking of adults, if you're an adult, you should have the um, capability and knowledge, the journey, the answers to know the power of giving. But you don't know as an adult what the power of receiving is. You don't know. I just look at my song, Don't Worry. Yesterday, I begged my audience in Sri Lanka. I'm in America, but I wanted to reach Sri Lanka. I begged my audience, give me likes, give me comments. And they responded. You know, some wished me well, some saw me as a beggar and just gave me a like, gave me a comment. Fine, I will take it. Same thing with money. Don't be afraid if you're an adult, if you're in a position that's where you are struggling, okay? Or even, I'm saying, even if you're not struggling financially, emotionally you're struggling, open an avenue to receive, okay? Because that'll bring people into your life. At least it'll free you from the burden of earning all the time. So I let go the burden of earning long ago when I picked lucky, and I decided, for some people back in the day they call it, being homeless with a dog. But look at what kind of life it gave me. I picked a dog and it taught me many things. So there are many layers in my journey, and you all are one layer of it. As we go into 2023, some of you will stay with me, some of you will go. That's fine. But I want to teach you something very important, which is the lesson of the beggar. The beggar, they will always say when people beg, look at their face. Some of it is very bright, much more bright than the one who's not begging. Why is the giver, the person who's giving $1 to a beggar, their face, a lot of times, look at them. They look very stressed when they give, when they're about to pay. They're like, do I want to give? Do I want to give? But it's a release. You release it and then you walk away. That feeling only a beggar can give you. I am that beggar for you. In Tamil, they have called me Pichakara Nai. Yes, I proudly claim that title. Somebody has to play Pichakara Nai. I am Pichakara Nai in your mind. I know who I am. I'm Adam S. Lucky, But for some people, I'm Pichakaranai, I'm Dogecoin, I am this, I am that. However you want to see me, it's fine. But if you think you have to give something to Pichakaranai, then give. Okay? Because what Pichakaranai means, it pretty much means beggar dog. That's the origin. Dogs have been in a very high position in ranking before, millenniums, centuries, this entire lifetime. Many of you were raised by dogs. I am today living with an emotional support of a dog. I was raised in the past 3 years before Lucky passed away. She raised me. She couldn't speak, but she taught me the importance of loving, giving, accepting. Imagine if I didn't accept Lucky's presence into my life. Imagine if I didn't accept that she has something to give. She didn't come with money. A dog never comes with money. Dogs never come with money, just come with love. But I trusted her love. I didn't think how much she's gonna bring me, what kind. I was ready when I picked Lucky. I was ready. In Sinhala we say, I must thank Ranjan Ramanayaka. He reminded me last week of this. Those of you who had that seminar with Ranjan Ramanayaka, he taught us something very valuable. If you listen to his speech, he said, Mama sudu reddak haridala hinga kala hari mama mage janatawa balagan. Mama mage kattiyo balagan. That means I'm not afraid to beg. If I have to take care of my family, my world, I will beg. So don't be afraid of begging. A lot of top people today have begged their way up. The moment you let go that you are, a lot of you think, so stuck with money. You think begging and money is related. No, no, no. In many ways we are all integrated. Some of us are begging for music, some of us are begging for subscribers, some of us are begging for likes, some of us are begging for family, some of us are begging for reunion, some of us are begging to live. It's we're all begging on a different level. So to fulfill that, money is something that we've used. Bargain, trading, it's an exchange, just like a flowing place. So if you have tried everything, nothing works, just for the hell of it, okay, you can give me a couple dollars. I'm here. No problem. You can. There's nothing for you to do for me. I don't want anything from you. I'm not going to send you newsletters, nothing. I'm not from a company. I'm an independent, regular human being. If you want to know the feeling, if you had a friend who's beggar, I've had many friends. I don't want to call them that name, but I'm taking that title because I've been ashamed to call myself that, right? But when you're about to pass away, we are a beggar for the creation. The creation feeds us every day. No need to keep ego with so the creation pushed me today to be to accept that I'm a beggar. I will gladly accept. Because for many years I have read all the texts. I've read Dhammapad, I've read Rumi, I've read Quran, I've read the Bible, I've read all this. But I think I read it with an ego perspective. I read it from up. Like, oh no, like I am the giver. I should receive as well. So if you want to experiment, you can try. You can send me a couple drinks, coffee only, or pizza, or what's the other option? I don't know. It's there. If you want to be more generous, go with my GoFundMe account. That link I have. Okay, this is for somebody who's very rich. You're very very rich. If let's say you're very rich in money, monetized way, okay, and you have everything, but that's not making you happy. You want to help someone this giving season, I will accept it. Okay, I can use a bigger house. I can bring my mom and dad into a better position because they are older. I can bring more people, uh, who loves me. I want to create a better, bigger space for everyone. Okay, I'm not going to sit in a big house with no people. I want to create a beggar space. Or you can call it a bigger beggar space. Okay. So if so, you can go fund me here. My GoFundMe account. That's it. This is not a course, nothing. Okay. I've learned. I've spent thousands, so much money in training, in aviation, in I've begged my brothers to pay for my training. This is nothing. I am not. I am not asking anyone to give me money for me to live lavishly, but I have a duty to do before I leave this earth, which is I have to distribute all my knowledge and all my resources before I leave. So, to help me do that, I need to bring everyone to a different kind of uh, understanding. Okay, so if this is just a wish, this is a birthday wish. Last year, my wish came through. I wanted 1,000 YouTube subscribers. I got 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Exactly. It's a lot of hard work for someone who's a beggar on the street. Yes. So, what about you? What do I really want this Christmas? Not really money. I want more subscribers. I want uh, more people to know about my journey, which will happen anyway. It's gonna happen. It's already reached more people than I dreamed of. You know, a month ago, I would have never known I would be live with Ranjan Ramanayak. Like it just came to my life. Like Rislan reached out to my dad, and then it's just like it just happened, just like that. All right. And today I'm stuck in a storm at home. I am pretty much working from home. Pretty much. Like, I drove the other day, and just before the storm, I was done with driving. But I am a content creator and driver. I'm fine. So, what about you? Do you believe in the power of receiving as much as giving? We can't all just give. This Christmas, if you don't believe in Santa, okay, some of you don't believe in Santa. You're like, oh, when I was a kid, I asked for this, I never got it. But this Christmas, if you're an adult, I invite you to ask. Just do it as an experiment. When you go out to this, if you're an adult, okay, children, not talking to you, adult. But if you're an adult who has an inner child stuck in you somewhere, you definitely need to do this. Ask, right? There's a part of you which is stuck where you don't ask. Remember, every teaching says, ask, tell, and you shall receive. It's so basic, so basic. Like when I was in class, right? When I was young, I ask and I shall receive a pencil. Ask and I shall receive a pen, at least to borrow, to write, right? Why we don't do that anymore? Because we've created so much junk. Everybody wants to have their own stuff, and we're all away from each other with our own pens and own boxes of stuff. So someone somewhere has all the things that you need. Everybody from around the world is going to chip in and give you likes, comments, subscribers, whatever it is that you need. You don't have to go anywhere. You just have to beg. That's the simple answer. Don't be afraid to beg. Start begging. That's the better word. That's the word that I know. Some of you might polish it and say, uh, you know, uh, start, start. It's There's a polished word for begging. You know the word. What's the polished word? I'm just gonna say it on the street language. Come beg, learn begging, and then watch how your world changes. Okay? Because I've watched people I love beg growing up. Not easy, very hard. That's a very hard, challenging trauma. And most of us are stuck there, and that's keeping us poor. In that sense, people who are older than us, the older generation, much more stronger because they're not afraid to beg. They want to feed the world, they will beg. Mother Teresa wasn't afraid. She lived simply. She begged for the, she fed people. Same thing, monks, they beg daily. They beg daily for their meal. So why are you afraid of begging? If the world can see the work that you do, if you're open to being seen by the world, why should you be afraid? People will say negative one, two, that's fine. They are people who loves you. Okay? If you're not afraid um, of the work that you do, if you believe authentically it's good, don't be afraid. My and my just look at my journey, my YouTube channel, everything. But thank you so much. I'm still begging for likes, comments, and subscribers. Definitely, okay? If I don't have subscribers, I won't be able to continue helping people and touch people because on a larger scale, our world is poor. Okay, America is, most of us can buy a $5 coffee, but in Sri Lanka, coffee is something else. Okay, Sri Lankan coffee, in the Middle East coffee, I don't know how much it costs. In India, I don't know how much it costs. Okay, so get on a platform online or somewhere where you're from. Like those who can sign up for Buy Me a Coffee, fine, but get on an online platform where you can securely get money. Someone can donate you. Okay, this is not a service. All right, this is donation, a gift. All right, read properly the terms and conditions. Make sure you sign up for something safe. I can vouch for the things that I've used. I don't know about others. As long as you receive the money, it's a gift and donation, it should be okay. If you're a beggar, no one's gonna bother, like I don't have anything to hide from the tax. I do it every year on time. So if you're fine with all that kind of stuff, you're fine. All right, you're fine. Don't worry, don't think too much. At the end of the day, Mother Nature, universe is here. Our older systems will be replaced by these new systems. It is happening right now. Okay, it is happening immediate. As you say, everything's updating. As I'm saying this, the internet is working with me. It's working in my favor. You all are helping me, and I am helping you back. This is how I'm helping you. Beg. I'm on the floor begging. Yes. Sangarut kena. Enough. So beg. Mom, I'm sorry. This is the way of the future. We all have to start from zero. If we don't, we can't change the system. Okay? So learn to beg. If you're in a position to beg, beg. May you receive what you're begging for. Okay? Bye.